let's put our eyes on your brand new Badge of Honor.
I'm Terri Jones. I'm a 53-year-old retired cop from Birmingham, Alabama.
Terri, you're gonna be with the Red Garage. What's the name of your build?
Badge of Honor. Let's change these doors and make them butterfly doors where they come out.
Love it.
How many times have you seen butterfly doors on a police car?
That is so cool.
That's sick. Okay. So then we want to put the massive engine coming up at the top.
Let's get that old engine out, drop the new one in.
You can't have a police car without blue lights.
Right.
So we gotta have lights everywhere. We gotta have lights inside, underneath.
Okay.
Everywhere we can put lights, I want blue lights.
From a racing perspective, Corvettes command respect. From a police perspective, Terri commands respect. The car suits her. This thing is gonna look so sick.
I love it, girl power.
Over in the Red Garage, Terri is transforming her Chevy Corvette
You guys are fast.
into the Badge of Honor, paying tribute to her late husband, Ron, who was a police officer. So Terri wants to do like a Lamborghini-style door on the Corvette. Some people think that trend is a little bit outdated.
Who said it's outdated so I can go have a talk with them?
Oh, I mean, I clearly need to teach you what's cool.
I would pay a lot of money to have met you in high school.
It was like this, but worse. Now, she's gonna add a giant engine and police lights. The tricky thing here will be making sure it's unique compared to the 100+ police cars Hot Wheels already created. Knowing how much the Blue Garage is gonna have to change about the Camry, are you concerned they're gonna kind of lose what the car actually is?
For me, the Camry, it's so ubiquitous, so I hope they take all those subtle features and really exaggerate them.
I don't have the vocabulary that Dalal has.
Ubiquitous.
You are ubiquitous.
You're the ubiquitous.
You're so ubiquitous.
I went to so much college.
Let's get the doors. These doors are a giant process to do. They're not light. Good.
I'm really leaning on Cody and Preston to get these scissor doors working before the judges show up.
So this is gonna be your new door frame bracket, which is gonna be bolted to the car here.
To design a hinge to go like this and then like this, it's high risk because if not, the doors might not open or they could even fall off.
That's really going to change the presence of this vehicle if they can pull it off. This car wasn't built for doors like that.
It's lined up pretty good.
All right, we're off to a good start.
All right. If anything happens to this car, I can't go home.
Oh, you'll go home. You go home fast, too. The Mustang brothers working on a Corvette. This is not normal for us. So we restore classic Mustangs back home in East Dundee, Illinois. So we're gonna add a little bit of the Mustang brothers taste to it by putting a Ford engine in it. That's right. Oh, we could have did that at the end.
I don't want oil to fall in my hair, though.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch the hair.
When you're trying to make a life-size ultimate Hot Wheels, and there are so many Hot Wheels die-cast police cars already made of Corvettes, you do really have to push the limits.
Yeah.
Now the hard part is to keep the Corvette true to its form.
Look at them, they don't even have the doors off their car yet.
I mean, come on.
So we're ditching the Corvette power plant for an even bigger V8. It's gonna be really hard to have it still look like it's a Corvette.
Seeing this car without the hood, without wheels. Oh boy. Oh, what are we doing? Is that the front cross member you
It
just
was
cut?
the front cross
It
member.
was. I know y'all are the Mustang brothers and this is a Corvette, but do y'all normally do that?
Well, we're cutting the car up, so we're putting a big engine in there, so we're gonna need as much room as we can get. This engine transplant is like a heart transplant for a vehicle. We gotta open up a big old space in this little Corvette for this big engine to sit in.
Look at this.
We got your engine.
Check this out.
The new heart right here.
Is it gonna fit?
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut up your original hood.
So be it. Let's do it.
So far, the Mustang brothers have removed the Corvette engine and stuck in a gigantic Ford V8. Tricky. Now Savannah has to figure out how does she precisely cut that fiberglass hood to fit around it because you've only got one shot at that.
It's quite a lot of pressure to get these cuts exactly right. If I take too much off, this is ruined essentially.
In the Red Garage, they are taking Terri's 1996 Corvette and turning it into the Badge of Honor to honor her late husband, Ron.
Savannah is working on this cut in the hood, and it has to be precise, and we only have one hood. Let's try it out.
Moment of truth.
All right, watch our front. There we go.
Okay, Savannah.
Look at that.
Look! Awesome! The hood fits, y'all. Savannah has done it.
We'll take care of you, Terry. Don't you worry. Killed it.
We need to use the soft top frame, but the soft top itself has to go.
We can't have a convertible police Corvette with an open top. So my team suggested we make the roof a hard top. It's making my pressure go up. That's very hard. They have to redesign the whole roof.
It's gonna look better, trust me.
I know it will.
Now they're gonna fabricate a metal hardtop with a totally different shape. If they do it wrong, it's just gonna look ridiculous.
Ah, this is hard to do.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Going on date nights, going to parties. The convertible top was a big part of that. We need something back here to kind of balance off the exaggeration of the engine.
Sure. Terry is not happy.
Everything about this roof is a headache. Contours of how we need to bend the metal just aren't bending right.
We're gonna take a piece of steel. It'll carry the contour of the roof. There you go. Starting to take some shape now.
So Terry, these spacers that I've added, they're gonna help stand it off of the original bodywork. We're also gonna be backlighting it.
That's how I wanted it to be.
Red Garage. Hello. It seems like you guys have done a lot of stuff.
Quite a bit.
We had to incorporate parts of the lethal diesel, which was the bulletproof panels. But we wanted to keep the style of the Corvette.
Corvettes being fiberglass bodies, you can't just weld a hole and then re-drill it. And you can't hang too much weight off of them because they're fiberglass. They have to find that right balance so that it is functional.
Not only that, we have the doors.
They're gonna be symmetrical?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully, it better not be like one's doing this and the other one's doing that. I hope the armored plating doesn't make the scissor doors even harder to operate.
I really like this lethal diesel twist because what they've done to the car so far is pretty cool.
Lethal Diesel has this really industrial, brutalist look to it, and her car, the C4 Corvette, has these beautiful smooth lines. So I think it's going to be difficult to make these two different styles work together.
Put it back on the table. It's almost like this whole section needs to come out.
There's not a lot of room to actually make the mechanics of those doors work.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do quite a bit of cutting.
So it takes a lot of careful cutting and trimming to get the doors to actually mount on the car, never mind open correctly.
This needs to meet the door frame, but this can't meet the door frame because this is bottoming out before it hits. Ah, you know, I thought I had these hinges working, but I gotta go ahead and disassemble the old hinges to now bolt them together.
Terry, you're up first. Let's put our eyes on your brand new badge of honor.
Wow, this car is amazing. I'm so proud of my team. Ah, this is off the chain! Oh my God, look at this. Can I open the door?
Get on in there.
These scissor doors are gonna make or break this build. And so if they don't work in front of the judges, we might as well pack our bags and go home.
Whoa, it's like a robot or something. The scissor doors work. Oh my goodness. They work great.
So Terry, tell us, where did you start and where did this car end up?
Well, we started with just 95 Chevy Corvette, transformed into a badge of honor. We started with the engine, supercharged V8. We converted the convertible to a hard top. We added the armor plating with the lethal diesel twist.
Oh yeah.
Then we added the zoomies coming out the top of the hood. We also did personalized taillights. Ron's initials, because he was always the driver, my initials on the passenger side. My taillights look great. I'm so proud of myself. We added the fly scissor doors that work perfectly. Bad guys are gonna shake when they see this in their rearview mirror.
Let's bring down the light so we can see what this looks like in the dark. Oh, there we go. Yeah, looking good. Oh, you know what? I want to see those taillights. Oh, yeah. Look how cool those look.
This car has exceeded my expectations. I'm so happy and I'm very impressed with my team.
What do you think Ron would think of what y'all did this week?
Ron would probably think I'm insane anyway for doing this. If he saw this car, his Corvette, he would go crazy.
Savannah, what's it like turning this car into something so special that really represents Terri and her husband, Ron?
She deserves this, Ron deserves this, and ultimately, see her genuine reaction was payment enough.
To see these three beautiful people work this hard for me, for my dream, and I know Ron is here, I'm in awe of this car and what they've done. This is amazing.
Well, I think you guys did Ron proud.
I do too, definitely. He would definitely be proud. He would love this. He would love this more than me. Savannah, Cody, and Preston, thank you so much for telling Ron's story. I thank you, and I'm forever in debt to you.
This car is wild. You guys did such a good job on making me forget that this is a convertible. That hardtop is unbelievable. And then all the armor plates, adding that blue color to them really brought the car to life. The scissor doors, I'm a sucker. I am a sucker for some scissor doors. These things are really cool.
Delal, what do you think?
You've done a great job of maintaining so many of these iconic Corvette curves. Hot Wheels has done a ton of Corvettes, right? So you guys had a ton of Corvette Hot Wheels history to stand up against, but I think this thing really stands out. I mean, you have the giant V8 engine, the huge zoomies. I mean, this thing has so much presence. If I had to say anything negative, you have these moments where the body armor does not match up. Those are just some of the things that really catch my eye.
First off, what's so cool is that at every step of the way, you see your story and their incredible skill from every single angle. You knew how to make great power. Let's stick this monster in here and talk about an impact. It's the whole front half of the car. I also really love that y'all were so thoughtful on flow the whole way. You know, even using that twist of lethal diesel with this armor, the armor flows too. Oh, this was seriously such an interesting and awesome car.